workers, but I believe the greatest are the teachers. You gave up your time to watch us play sports and cheered us all on. You listened to our excuses, tell us that we could do better, and soon we started to believe it. There was never a day that was the exact same, even if the clothes you wore on that day were. You kept us on our toes. You left us on our toes. On my worst days, you were the smile I needed. On my best days, you were the proud look I earned. You never yelled or screamed. You gave us the respect that as young kids we never got. We were never just 7th grade students to you. We were your blank canvas, and every day you'd paint a new picture. Look at your masterpieces. You taught us about rocks and pollution, but you also taught us perseverance and courage. You helped us break out of our shells and try new things, even if they were the stupidest ideas ever. When I heard the news about you, all of these memories came flooding back, and I realized how amazing you were, and how much better you made all of us. The halls must be so empty now that your laugh doesn't echo off them. I'll never know what went on inside your mind, but you opened up mine, and pushed me beyond my limits. I refuse to look at your face in that casket because I wish that it would be your twin staring back at me and that you fooled us all again. But I know that you and your twin were one and the same person. And it's childish to hold on to this hope that I'll still see you. But I swear everywhere I go I look for you because I can't accept the fact that you're not here. See, you left your fingerprint on all of us, even those who didn't know you, because you changed every person you met and helped them become a better version of themselves. So yes, there are a lot of great men in this world, but one of the greatest was most definitely you.
Closer. Yeah. I walked that same line Mr. Rhodes talked about down the line of new teachers, and as a new person, Mr. Elder was one of those veteran teachers, and I think, to be honest, that's the only time he and I ever touched. In my 15 years here, and he made that very clear that that wouldn't happen throughout. And I started thinking about this last night, and I was going to write a nice speech, and then I realized he would have been the first one to make fun of me for writing a speech for it. And so then my next thought was, well, it's going to be somber. We're here at the end, and I try to find that side, and when I think of Joe, I can't do that. And so I did the same thing. Joe was cresting. As I knew it. I came in, he was already here. By a year or two, I started out as a sub, as a guest teacher. Great circle of life. I ended as his boss, which I reminded him of daily. But what never changed every year, it didn't matter what changed, what district initiative, what administrative changes, what teacher changes, what student changes. One thing that never changed was Joe. And I think that's the thing that's so difficult for so many right now, is that glue, however weird and odd and often maybe inappropriate at times, I think it was nonetheless a glue that kept us together. And any time that goes away, there takes some healing and there takes some time to bring it back together. And I know, as I heard from everybody else, about the model of a teacher that he was, and he truly was in all aspects of it, not just interactions with kids, which were phenomenal, in a level that even in my best times I could never make that connection that he did. But the way he worked with staff, the way he worked with other people, the way that he never, he wasn't the one in the teacher's lounge complaining. He wasn't the one that was trying not to make things work, but jumped in and got hands dirty. And for me personally, was a sounding board that never had a problem telling me when I was wrong. And nobody likes hearing that kind of stuff, but from him it didn't seem bad, even when it was sometimes bad. And so, that on a personal level, that part, is a big thing. And it's not, you can't touch what others have. Everybody's got their own memories and their own place in their life that now's missing Joe. But what I love is the fact that now, every day that I'm here, which I'm not sure, in the grand scheme of things, how many days there are with that. I'm gonna drive by. I come this way. Don't tell Porter, but I come the wrong way. But I'm here early enough. It doesn't matter, and I drive right by here, and I park right there. So now every day I'm gonna have that reminder. Even on those days I don't want to come in, and at the end of May, those start piling up. I've got this every day, and better yet, everybody at Creston now has this to remind them of what we're trying to do here each day. Student, teacher, parent, and everyone. So I can't think of a better tribute to him, because it isn't going anywhere. And so, I thank everybody that was involved, that did this. And I'm glad to be a part of it, and glad that we're going to see this every day. So again, thanks to everybody for coming out today. It's very neat to see everybody. And just thank you all. And Joe's gonna continue to be a part of Creston for as long as Creston's here. So again, thanks everybody.